Yes, guys, welcome back to another episode with the two Diddies. I'm your host, Ross, and that's my co-host, Stephen.
Today we've got a Glasgow legend, Mikey Motion in. How are we, Mikey?
I'm good, boys. How are you?
Aye,
All
very
good,
well.
all
We
good,
better
keeping
seeing
well.
you,
Yes,
man.
excellent.
So,
excellent.
obviously, we're just going to start off. We'll get into it a wee bit later on. The Berghaus video, that's where a lot of people know you for.
Yeah,
but we're
yeah.
here to meet the man behind the Berghaus.
Right, okay.
Aren't we? So, you're a DJ as well?
I'm a DJ. I've been a DJ for... Well, I got my decks when I was 11, and I'm 39 next month, so you do the math, I can't count.
A long time. Look at me.
A while, aye.
39 year.
Is that 43?
Aye. 50 years. 50 years a DJ.
Aye. So, when
it's
that
my-
tracky came out.
It's my Ruby anniversary coming up soon.
Aye, if you look back in the one with Rob, it's when Glasgow was born. 1850
1858. That's silly.
1888 was a great year.
Aye,
was,
aye,
I
remember
one of
it
the
well.
best.
Year I was born.
It was two. Aye. Were you born in 88? Aye.
Aye. I can remember you.
Aye, I remember you. I remember seeing you in the
And
crash, was it? The crash.
aye, oh, he was there something with a wee titty. That's what he was
Coco's.
doing.
Remember Coco's?
I remember Coco Bongos.
Remember that?
Aye.
Oh, brilliant
Aye.
place.
So you said, see, when you started your DJing, you mentioned before about you started off, you're handing out cassettes to people.
Cassettes, mate. That's
Oh,
what
that the one,
That's
aye.
what the.
Kids called it.
That's what the kids call them these days. Tapes.
Tapes, aye.
Tapes.
Aye.
Aye.
Cassettes.
Excuse my 1888 pal.
Aye, that was. There was no internet back then. You couldn't go and search for tunes or anything like that. So somebody gave you like a tape, and that's how you figured out what was what. Like the first tape I got, it was my next door neighbour. I was about 9 or 10, about 9 or 10, and this guy was about 18, and I used to fucking chat this guy's door every single day, asking him for shit, right? Just like, can I get a tape? Can I get a game? Can I get I was tapping everything off this cunt.
Aye.
Right?
His
And
name tapes like-
I didn't realise how much a pain in the arse I must have been.
You don't, but at that age, you know what I mean? You're
I've
just...
just tapping this
Aye.
cunt everything, right? And he gave me everything. He gave me everything. Chlamydia, everything.
Did he open the door? Did he just put something for the letterbox?
Stuck his ass up in the
Stuck his
letterbox.
wallet in it. That's a tape.
Aye, he's like, tape that.
Aye. No,
Can you
so I
rewind
did.
that?
I asked for a tape. It's weird, man. I pure remember wee daft things. I says, "Have you got any rave tapes?" And he done this, techno, and walked away and come back with a tape and gave me it. And then I was listening to that, and that was it. So even like before I had decks, I loved music. Like my dad was right into. My dad loved everything, like fucking everything.
Every
like
genre,
country
kinda,
and
aye.
western.
Aye.
Fucking rap. My dad had 2-pack CDs
I would
and all
love
that.
to hear
and-
his playlist and who man.
Oh, he's
Be
listening to fucking
shuffling.
grime and all
Aye,
that.
mate,
He's
madness.
67, know what I
Gone
mean?
for Adele to fucking Skepta. into
Honestly, you would
his-
see if you had to look. He's got CDs, just like he still buys CDs.
Aye.
They're all at his house.
I love
He
that.
can't move.
Aye.
Every room in his house is like a big giant
A
cupboard,
big
That's
CEX.
class.
and it's
Like a
just Man City taps and CDs. That's that.
Is
He's
he a Man City fan?
he
your dad?
supported Man City
I would
since he was
hope so.
5.
Aye. It might have been like him and just chat
Aye.
people's doors.
True.
He's 67. He supported Man City since he was 5-year-old.
That's proper
And
then
he's
to the
been
ground up.
like, he used to take me, my brother, my pals, like my ma down to all the games, the main road and all that. And he's like a diehard. He's definitely got autism.
Ain't we
And
all?
no, he has,
Genuinely does.
but it's like he's surrounded himself with Man City shit. He's got 6 Man City pencil cases. He's 67.
No pencils.
What does he even need one
pens in
for?
I don't-
No, what does he need? Do you know what I mean?
Aye.
Anything to do with Man City, he surrounds himself with it. And I'm not kidding on, I'll show you pictures after this. I'll even maybe send you a wee
We'll
picture
bring
and you
them
can
on
put
the
it up on the screen
Aye.
if you can do that. But he's like a wee boy, and it's just crazy. So when I was growing up, it was just my dad had music on all the time, and I loved it. And then I would start asking for CDs myself, and I was into a lot of different kind of styles as well. My first love of music was rap, like hip hop, the kind of West Coast stuff,
Yeah.
like Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg,
Yep.
Ice Cube, NWA, all that kind of stuff.
You'd have been right in the middle of all that, but the proper good
Aye.
rap,
Aye, that
like,
was
the
the
ones
best.
we all listening
90s,
to.
do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
and that's what I love. So I would kind of make tapes like using like CDs, and I would like record them onto a tape,
Right.
and I would like horn name it, and then it was just like after that I evolved into like, loving hardcore, because when I like found happy hardcore in the tunes, it was like, oh, I remember that. That's like kind of rave stuff, but and a lot of the tunes had like rap samples in it and all that.
Yeah.
I just like a wee verse here.
So I
and
was
there.
like, the fucking, this is perfect for me.
Aye.
This is brilliant. It was fast. It was just
Your two
fucking
loves
jaggy.
kinda
It was
thing.
class. So I was like, I love this. And then you would like, listen to the pirate radio stations and all that. And then you go into school on the Monday and everybody would be talking about it, and you would be finding out about the tunes. Then it was collecting vinyl. And then it was like fucking, a lot of the tunes were rare. You would
Yeah.
go to different schemes to meet up with people and like
class,
go in and
mate.
do mad fucking intense record swaps. Guy sitting in the corner with a lockback and all that.
Aye.
Fucking
Aye.
Geez,
no,
that
like, aye,
fucking
like,
cassette back.
people try to swap your lockbacks for records. I'm not kidding on. Like, I've not got. What else can you give me? I've got this
Aye.
BMW badge. I stole half a motor. What about that? Do you know-
I used to play
right?
Dusties
Aye,
back.
aye,
they
all
them
that.
off the
Aye.
cars.
So that's how I got into it. Then I would start making. It was like making tapes, and then it was a thing where it was like collecting records was like my Pokemon.
Yeah, aye.
Gotta
Right,
catch 'em
because
all.
like, that's it. And you find out about a tune, and you hear, oh, that's rare. Like nobody's got. You'll only hear that on Active FM.
Aye.
And then if you got that, you got a
you
bit
are.
of street cred. And
Yeah.
everybody's like, oh, so he's got that. Then you put it on a tape to prove that you had it.
Aye.
And then people, do you know what I mean? So that's how you can about
Aye,
your
build
name.
stature
That's
up.
proper at that
Aye.
age,
I know,
but to be
that's
thinking like
crazy,
that, and
aye,
then
well,
doing all the
without
graft,
social
that's
I kind of
media.
ended up with like
that's hard
basically
graft.
like a wee record shop in my room. I was like 12, 13, and there would be like guys like 17, 18, 19 coming to my room one day. I stayed in the boat with my clothes, and they'd like come with their wages, and I'd just be giving them the patter. Or this is rare as fuck. I'd buy it in HMV for like £9.
Aye, and you sell it for
I'd
that.
sell it for like 30, 40
Aye,
pounds.
oh,
Aye,
by
that's
the way.
class.
So
That's unreal,
I,
man.
like,
No wonder you've got all the
I
Americans.
had a paper run. I had a fucking decent paper run. So, and I would get, my mum would give me like pocket money. Then I'd get the money off these
old
people.
guys.
Aye.
So I'd be pretty packing.
Aye.
You know what I mean?
For an 11-year-old
Aye,
anyway.
I was
and
gonna
then
say, man.
And then I would go to like, don't know if you remember 23rd Precinct. It was a record shop, like a legendary record shop.
No, no clue, but
It's up the Buchanan. Well, it's not there anymore, but it was up like Buchanan Street across the road for the Blue Lagoon Chippy.
all right, okay.
So
aye.
I Saturdays,
Yeah.
I spent my Saturdays in there just digging through the records and meeting. I met a lot of my best pals I've got to know through just be like DJing and collecting records and
That's
aye.
That's a proper love
Aye.
for the game, that.
Aye.
Aye, mate, like, I think music brings people together.
Oh, 100%.
Every pal I've got, they know, like, to this day, who are like my close pals, I met them all through raving and music.
Aye.
Oh,
It's a big scene, that, but the rave, like you see a lot
Aye.
of people going to the raves.
I was
together.
in the rave scene. I went to the Archies when I was 16, fucking school the next day and all that. Didn't do that. So the
Aye.
rave scene was brilliant. I was nothing better than getting in. I get knocked back
Inside
down
out.
my own ID, and I did the fucking fake
Aye,
one.
I know. You always get me a
But
fake
honestly,
one.
I'm like,
Always.
but aye, the rave scenes, all, as you say there, the memories you have together, maybe you don't remember them all. But the
Yeah,
ones you do,
aye,
because the rave scene's obviously mad. But
I think it's because you fucking bond.
oh,
Obviously, you love the music, right? And then what comes after that? Eckies.
and before. That comes
Aye,
before
aye.
the music.
And then
told you
when
on
you
that
end
now.
up with somebody in a rave and you go a wee wander with them, you tell them your life story.
oh,
Yeah.
And you've got
that's it.
compassion,
It's
and then they tell you yours, and you can make a connection.
Yeah.
You're like, I like that cunt.
turns out there was
I
I
no
like
cunt
that
there.
cunt.
Yeah.
Aye. It's not like going to the pub, and it's not like just like got to the pub and like,
Aye.
Turning the ear off a cunt or whatever.
definitely that. I think that made a big.
It's the
difference.
bond, as you
Because
say.
you're
It's
on
a
the same
proper.
level, but you're on the
Aye.
same level.
Aye.
In the pub, you can be having a pint and somebody can be
Be on-
fucking
for-
3 grand deep.
Aye.
Do you know what I mean?
Aye.
So,
Going for obviously doing that at 11, you said you've now played all around the world and that as well.
I played different parts. Like first, I started kind of travelling down south to play at the raves. Kind of big hardcore raves. The first big one I went to in England was the Hardcore Heaven Weekender. it was like Slam and Vinyl who ran it.
Oh,
it was a big
Slam's quality.
no Slam, no, it's a different thing.
Oh, is it? Right,
Aye,
okay.
Slam and Vinyl, so it's like a big kind of English. It was a record label, but they
right.
put on massive events, like big raves, like fucking like Helter Skelters, all that kind of shit.
Madness for them.
So down to that, I just turned 18 because before we went to them, like I said, I knew what raves were, right, and I had went to like the unders, like Archaeos unders, and all that. It was a different sort of thing. That was made a bit. That was like a kind of gang fighting thing.
Aye.
It was just like, or the different, like, it's stupid as fuck now when you think about it, but back then it was a buzz, right? It was like, it was a different thing. It was, you were just going to, because it was all different schemes that went.
Different world back then,
right?
really.
And you were like 13, 14, 15-ish. But obviously, as you get a wee bit older, you started like getting, there was like DVDs for the big raves that you would get. So I would go into like some of these record shops and they would have tape packs. Right, like cassette packs. If you forget.
They would
have these tape packs, and it would be like, it would have all the set recordings for all the different DJs, and then it would have like a DVD footage of the rave.
Oh, nice.
So I got a holiday one of them, and I took it to my pals. Like, we would sit in, like whoever's gaff it was, we'd sit in there and we would have the decks on. We'd sit, smoke hash, take eckies, get a booze, and play the fucking Pro Evo, whatever it was at the time. Right, and then we would stuck this DVD on, and we were all just like, we need to be there.
It looks incredible.
We need to go to this. So my pal sorted it out, and like 15 days went down to this rave, and it blew my mind completely. It was like nothing like I'd ever experienced before. It was like this. There was like 4 or 5 different rooms, and everywhere you went, the sound system was just crystal clear and booming, and it was just. I can't describe it. It's not just like going to like a concert or going to like listen to loud music. It's a feeling. It's an actual feeling.
You're immersed.
It's a hardcore feeling. It's just it goes right through you, and it's like when I went to that, everything that's going on in your life doesn't matter what's happening. You forget about everything, and you're just there.
Yeah,
and it's just you feel high.
Everyone's the same.
Right. So I went to that, and when I went to that, all the way back up on the bus, I just kept thinking, I need to play at that. I need to, but it was such a big thing.
Yeah. How many people, would go to something like that?
So probably about 3,000 or 4,000. So it was in Pontins in Southport.
Right.
So it's a weekender. So if you imagine a full scheme,
just going
every single chalet's full of ravers for all that, and every single, they've all got their own decks in the fucking. It was mental.
Madness.
For fucking the Friday during the day and the Monday morning. So everywhere you go, every room had a telly and it had hardcore having TV.
So
they were broadcasting mad mental shit. So you're sitting tripping like, what's going on? Right, and then you'd go to the end. The rave was just constant. So I just thought to myself, I wanted to do it, and I was like, saying to my pals, and they were like, no chance, nor that. But I just had a belief that I want to fucking, I really, I need to go to that. And then eventually, that was the first one, and then I played it, the rest of them. I got booked for the rest of them, and it was like at that point, that was my life. At that point, I was just a mad raver, and that's what I lived for. I was working Monday to Friday, just hating fucking work, just choking for the weekend to fuck off every weekend down south somewhere
just away for the fucking rat race, man.
So that was like the start of it, and then it was like, I don't know if you remember the HTIDs, Hardcore Till I Dies, the big events.
I used to get
so that was
YouTube,
the kind of big ones we went to. It was like in big super clubs in England, like Air Birmingham. Definitely to this day still one of the best clubs I've ever been in. And it was like, again, the same crystal clear booming sound, just all your favourite fucking DJs. You've been listening to them all week on the tapes, and you just can't wait to go and see them.
Building the suspense.
Aye, and then even if we didn't go to a rave like, on a Friday or a Saturday, we were on a gaff day in it, listening to
tunes,
and then basically we got to RHID, and that was like the daddy. That was like that was like the big. That was like the main
Yeah.
If you go
event.
to
That was like the main
aye.
promotion. That was the big thing. And then it was. I think I must have been. I was 19, and it was. It went out the HTID in the sun, so it was like a full rave, a full week festival, and the lineups were mental. And it was in this club called Club Colossus in Lorette de Mar.
Oof.
Right, and I was like, I'm gone.
I'm
I don't
out.
care who's coming. I'm
myself.
gone. And my
Yeah.
wee bra, he was 16 at the time, and I was like to my mom, can I take Steve-O? And she's like, I don't know. And Steve-O was like, I want to go. So I took my wee bra with.
Big up Steve-O, man.
Aye, and me and him, we had the best week ever, just mental from start to finish. We met all these people who I'm still pals with to this day. So that was the first one, and again, I went to that, and it was like the best week of your life. You didn't go to sleep for fucking 7 days
You come
every
back feeling
day.
you
Down the beach, me and my bra, litre of vodka, and a 2 litre of Fanta Lemon,
Oh,
Yeah.
a bag of ice, 2 big cups, getting just smashed, just
Yeah.
cutting about, loving it. And then you're at a rave, fucking just amazing.
Is that still going to now?
No, well, do you
Diddies
know
over there.
a big CHSU event? It's like the biggest promotion in Australia. They put on all the massive things. They actually bought HTID about 8 or 9 years ago and took it. So all the HTIDs now they've been like 20,000, 30,000 people in Australia.
Aye.
That's
But it's
madness.
coming back. They're bringing it back
Yeah.
next year
Bringing it back to
in
the
Manchester.
big Manchester,
You'll be
big
there.
Zonkers.
I'll be there.
Aye.
But
We'll be there.
aye, the best thing honestly is it's just like I love all styles of music, right? And hardcore, happy hardcore always kind of go a bad rap, but it honestly really is the happiest fucking. When you're there, you can't help it. You don't even need to booze. You don't
just-
even need to take
Yeah.
it in because it just goes right through
It's
you.
a
Yeah.
it's
You
in the
turn
name.
around and
know,
every
mate.
cunt's up. You're
It's amazing,
smiling.
mate.
It's just the best.
Yeah.
After that week, again, I done the same thing. I just thought to myself, right, I need to play at that, man.
I'm going.
I need to be there. I just wanted to be part of it. Even though I loved raving, but I loved DJing. I'd been DJing for all the practice and
Aye,
doing
doing
it. And
this all
then
your days.
I used to listen to the tapes and be like, I can do what they're doing.
Aye, but
Aye.
even better and bring a
Sometimes
personality.
aye,
Aye,
like,
the
and
thing is that's confidence in
and
yourself.
I'm like, I can do this.
Yeah.
And then I just used to visualise it. I'd walk about. I worked in a factory, Menzies. I'd just walk about with a fucking wee green vest on, wee high vis, looking like a snotter all day
Aye.
long,
A big
just
bogey
packing
kicking
these
about.
big boxes, and the whole time I'd just have a tape on, and I'd just
Just
be
listen to that.
listening to it, like just picturing myself doing it.
That's
And then-
madness.
Manifesting
Aye,
basically.
and
innit?
then after that, I got booked for the rest of the HTIDs
That's amazing.
in the
mate.
sun. I got to take my brother for nothing. We got
Class.
everything was paid for us, so I got a hope basically for 7 years in a row. Like I got a holiday for nothing.
For
fuck
Do
all.
you know what I mean?
Aye.
And that was again. That's who I was at that time. That was my life. Different now.
Yeah.
It's a chapter
I'm
of
a
your
different
life,
person.
but,
I'm not. I've grew up a lot.
Aye,
Yeah.
but that's
But
going to
at
happen.
that point, when I look back now, I'm thinking that really was
The best years
the
of your
best. That was fucking too good.
You're
That
meant to do
lifestyle,
that,
but
but
can
you-
he?
aye, you're,
Let me
so
go.
you're meant to do that in your younger years, but you
Aye.
don't want to be a fucking 30, 40-year-old guy.
Aye.
Fucking,
Aye,
you know what I mean? As
you're
you
in
say,
the moment all the
Aye.
time,
That
just
lifestyle never
constantly.
lasts forever, mate. Never lasts
Does
forever.
they, mate?
You know what I mean? That's why
But it's
you-
coming back.
Aye.
It is. Hey,
It's a
listen,
week, but yeah.
hey, I'm 39 next month, but I
Yeah.
know ravers are 67 and all that. Like I
Oh,
know.
100%.
This is what I've been thinking, right? So, see, for about 4 or 5 years there, I was kind of depressed about the times. I would
Yeah.
sit and I would hear a one tune, and I'd be like,
Reminiscing.
and I'd think it, and I'd sit like, fuck, man, that's it. I've had it.
Yeah.
I'm spent.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm fucking.
I'm scared. I'm scared
Aye,
with fun
the
today,
days
but-
are gone, and then I think to myself, now wait a minute here. That was like the second wave of rave, right? Like the first kind of wave was like the kind of like 1993, 94, 95, 96.
Aye, that was
Right,
it.
that was
yeah.
like
Busting
Res,
through
all
it,
the rest,
aye.
like all that kind of thing. I missed that because I was just too young. I caught the second wave. So see, when I was in my second wave, I was hanging about with ravers who were
Older.
in their second wave,
Aye. The
and they
last
were
wave.
enjoying it just as much
Just
as me
as much.
at that point.
Aye.
So see now, I'm
You'll
in
be
the
that
third
guy.
wave, and there's wee guys cutting about in the first wave. But
Oh.
when I go to a rave, no, because they're back again. I've been going down to England, I've been playing at raves
Aye.
again, and I thought to myself, wait a minute, I need to stop fucking thinking about the past. Think, oh, I've
Aye.
lost it, because I'm still here. It's still
Yeah.
happening. It's still
Yeah, still
It's
active.
all-
It's still
aye.
active.
Just because it's not, that's not just stop. No, what I mean?
aye. So I've learned to just enjoy it again.
Yeah.
Finding that
Do you know what I
enjoyment
mean?
and stuff, especially as we spoke about just there, the passion you've got for it, mate. So just to
Yeah.
let that
Aye.
kind of die and fizzle out, you will end up getting depressed
Yeah.
about
Aye.
that.
No, definitely.
Even just to sit and speak that much about it.
Aye.
Just about that.
Mate,
it's
it's
mad.
honestly, like, it's fucking, it's brilliant, man.
Yeah.
It really was. It
Nah,
was
that's
class.
brilliant, mate. And see through all that, who's like the most famous kind of DJ off to you
Aye.
personally that you met through that?
Hunters, right? But just depends. Like, you know Camel Fat.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah,
Well, before he was Camel
Was it
Fat, that
W, was it?
no, that cunt's just fucking destroyed every single scene he's been in a good way.
Oh,
Like,
okay,
he's
okay.
a pretty like fit. But it was Ultra Beat.
aye,
Yeah.
that's what it was. Sorry,
Mike Descala, right? And he was DJ Recon. So I DJ'd with him a lot, became pally with him. And then obviously he just like go to the tap. Every scene he goes in, he goes right to the tap, and there's nothing else he can do, and then he moves,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
progresses
aye,
it
yeah,
next.
something
And then
else.
he became Camel Fat, Darren Styles,
Massive downstairs.
Brilliant, aye.
Scott Brown, Hixie, Breeze, all
tons,
them,
tons,
like Anger
hundreds,
Fist, all
yeah.
the kind of
Even
ones.
speaking
Aye.
about downstairs, I went to Cream Foods like 8 years in a row. I loved it, as you say,
Aye.
no sleeping for 4 days. Downstairs was one of the busiest things I went to.
Aye.
It was
Aye.
you couldn't get
Aye.
in.
Yeah.
Like, genuinely, you're like, it's
Aye.
because, as you say, it gets a bit of a bad rap, that kind of music, maybe like
Aye.
the scheme kind of stuff.
Aye.
But as you say, you're never in a bad mood listening to it.
I'd
Are you
never
fucked?
you
met
fucked.
You know what I
always
mean?
gives you a good buzz.
Aye,
always.
Darren Styles is the same. Like, he was there right for the start. The cunt doesn't age either. He gets younger.
Mate, aye,
Looks
he's
like a
got-
baby dragon, man.
Yeah, he's got that vampire diet, man.
Aye, like, he does. Like, as he gets older, he looks fucking younger.
He's a
But
Benjamin Button, isn't he, man?
he was there right for the start of Happy Hardcore, and he's been one of the guys that have the same. It's like he took it kind of commercial, ended up
Aye.
on top of the pops,
Aye,
and all that.
mad.
That's
Where-
where the money
yeah.
is,
just
that
like
stuff
with the
is,
kind of
aye.
clubland stuff.
Yeah.
But he's somebody that's kept making hardcore and
Aye,
played
still
like,
stays
played
true.
like the what is it, the EDC,
Aye, the
Las
festivals,
Vegas.
aye,
Like
aye.
he plays all the camp.
Class.
He'll
Electric
never.
dance thingy.
He just he's a
Aye, he'll
machine.
just keep going.
He'll just
finding
keep going,
something.
know what I mean?
100%.
So if you get any gigs to plug or anything, you still obviously doing the DJing yourself
Eh,
coming up.
aye, I'm in the Metro. That's an old rave. That was like back in the day. The Metro was back in the kind of 90s. That's the kind of wave that I missed. The first wave, the Metro was huge. Like everybody from all fucking Scotland, people from England would come up to that. And it was all the kind of big hardcore bands like fucking Ultrasonic, QFX, all these kind of big hardcore bands would play. So I'm playing down there the 1st of November. Looking forward to that. I'm DJing and then I'm MCing and all. Like
Yeah, yeah,
I
MCing
do,
as well,
I've done it through the years. I've done it and I'll get booked for sets and that now and again, and I like it sometimes. I just
I can't be an MC, mate. See when you're before,
No,
on a
but-
night, before a night out. No, you get MCs on, man. The sun's out, bottle, man. Fucking send that on, man.
I like it, I enjoy it. It's a good buzz. You know what I mean?
Aye.
Getting a like, I've always just liked like that probably translates to my comedy a wee bit and all.
Yeah.
Like getting the crowd up for it and
Aye,
try
yeah.
to hype them.
It's
And
about the energy and, as you say, keeping
Aye.
that buzz. So you're speaking about comedy there. Where did that all start? If you're starting DJing at 11, where
Aye.
does the comedy start?
Well,
Pinky up.
thank you.
Tip that hat.
That coffee kick in.
Aye, mate. I've had a large. I've had a 50-50.
Aye, yeah.
I don't drink coffee. You guys know that.
That's
Yeah.
what I say.
I go a wee bit mental, wee bit jittery, wee bit shaky. I had a 50-50 prop,
Coffee, by the way.
Americana,
Coffee.
and then the other 50 was decaf. I think that was just for a bit of extra flavour.
Aye, yeah.
But I'm kind of.
That's just when he stirs it with his finger.
Aye.
You're just nice.
The comedy, like, I don't know. Like, it's the same fucking story. You ask any comedian this, they'll tell you the exact same fucking thing. My dad didn't love me, right?
Well, that's the first
You're
good
not
sign,
serious,
isn't it?
yeah? Oh
I
my
know,
God.
I
Never
know,
told us that.
I know he loves me, but he's just never told
Isn't
me.
he? Aye. Yeah, but
So if
he's
you're
called
watching this,
Steve, though.
Dad, tell me you love me.
Aye. He loves Man City.
See, that's it.
Give him a
That's the
pencil case.
thing.
Aye.
Man City is his boy, and his dad. Honestly,
Yeah.
God, like it is. Right, but basically, like, my dad was very funny. He is very funny, right? I had like my mom was funny. My aunties, just all funny.
Funny
Just like,
family.
aye, just like it was always just a laugh. Like my mom used to just like bam cunts up in the scheme. Like my mom would wait on people coming home from work to bam them up. She would literally look out the window and she would just be like waiting on cunts to like day. She would, man. Like she was mental, right? Like she was just constantly bamming cunts up. Like she fucking she bought this. Fuck knows where she got this for, but she bought a fucking fake leg, right?
Has she got 2 legs?
No, she's got two. Aye, well, she's not. She's dead now, right? But she had this fake fit. It was like that, right? So like, imagine for the knee down, it was a pair of jeans, right? And then it was just a fit, right? So back in the day, a bare man's foot, like a big rubber fit, right? So basically, again, I don't even know what was going through her head.
Where do you get a fit?
I don't know, mate. I don't know, because I went to
wanna
Tam
get
Shepherd's before it shut, and I'm like, have you ever sold fake fits?
We've only got one in here.
Shit, this was like 95 or something, right? She had this fucking stupid fake fit, and I used to just see it lying about the house and that. And I was like, what
fucking fits
is this fit all about?
They're bigger than mine.
So anyway, basically, she was buzzing one day. I can remember her just like, we stayed up high-rise flats, and she was out in the veranda, and she was just looking, and she's just looking, and there's this big like straight road, and there's a bus stop, and then obviously people get off, they'll be coming back for their work and that, and she saw the big guy next door who I used to tap everything off, and she's like, right, and she ran out into the landing. Now, in these old landings, there was these doors before all the fucking security shit came in. It was just these doors, and it was like this kind of frosted glass.
I remember
That
seeing
you
that.
can, if you look through, you can see somebody,
Aye,
but it's just you can't see what you can see somebody, right? So my mum's like, right. So my mum put a fucking shoe on the fit, right? She put a fucking one of my dad's shoes on this fit, and she put it on the outside of the door, but slipped the jeans under the door and laid in. And then she's like, right, I think that's him coming up the lift. Right, she's laid in, and this cunt's just walked in, tried to open the door, and I was like, ah! The cunt's like, oh, fuck, me, ah! The cunt, ah! Right, my mum's, ouch! Ow! Right? Right? The cunt's hitting. He stuck my mum's fucking leg in the door. The cunt was shaking, man. My mum jumped. I'm only kidding. Right? Right, that's the kind of thing she used to do, right?
That's amazing.
Right? And
That's fucking
the cunt, but honestly, the boy was like shaking, right? And then another time, can you remember a wee programme called Who Wants to Be a Millionaire with Chris Tarrant?
Oh, yeah,
Right.
Jen,
It was the biggest show. It was the biggest show in the 90s at that time.
Yeah.
Everybody watched it.
aye.
Right? Everybody
Everyone
watched
wanted to
it.
be a millionaire.
Everybody wanted to be a millionaire. Right? Chris Tarrant, right? Right, I can't do a good Chris Tarrant impression, right? But him, right? So, right, again, my ma, right? So, this podcast is turning into my ma's, right? But fuck it.
It's been brilliant, mate.
So, basically, my ma we stayed up these high-rise flats. Back then, everybody knew each other.
Chris hadn't come up.
Aye, Chris hadn't come up.
He's like his leg.
Aye.
Who wants to be a millionaire?
Phone a friend.
50-50.
50-50. So,
Sorry, on you go.
that sound. So, basically, everybody knew each other back then. Like, everybody fucking, in the whole scheme. That was the days it was, right?
Proper.
So, my mum and dad's pals stayed up on the 9th floor, right? And basically, I was pals with their boys, right? And my ma was talking to her pal in the lift, and she said, "Oh, I'm not going to say any names, right? But such and such is he phoned to be on." He phoned to be on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. He phoned, right? And my ma's like, all right, brilliant. And she says, what happens now? She says, well, he answered questions and he got them right and he's waiting on another phone call. So my ma's like, all right, aye. So my ma's come in the house and our fucking wee hamster wheel started going. And she's like that. Right. right. So it was fucking sick. She's a sicko. An absolute fucking sicko, right?
One of the best.
And it's just, I can pure remember it like a wee film, right? So my ma is in the living room with my dad, me and my brother, and my ma, she was quite good at voices and all that. So my ma picked up the phone, she set all this out, she's got a question run, and she's at, so she phoned, she obviously knew the number, she done, like, was it 141?
141, so you don't see the number.
Yeah. Hello? And he's at, hello? She's like, hi, this is Cecilia from Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. It's like, oh, right, fucking shut up, everybody's fucking shush. Who wants to be a millionaire on the phone, right? My mum's like, yeah, so you're through to the next round. If you get this question right, you're on. Basically, we're going to we'll take you down to London, we'll get you a big hotel, all that shit, right? And he's fucking buzzing. And she's like, I can actually remember the question. She's like, the question is, what is a filibuster? By the way, I'm destroying this accent. My mum was good at it.
No, sorry.
She's like, is it A, a policeman, B, a fireman, C, a pirate, or D, whatever, right? And he's like, I know this. It's like, it's a pirate. She's like, oh, congratulations, you're through. So, boom, we've got to get you down. We'll be back in contact. That was it. My mum hung up the phone and straight away she's like, I've done something bad. 5 minutes later, the phone goes and it's his wife. Oh. John! He's through! Who wants to be a millionaire? He's through! We're going to London! I'm talking to my wee pals. They're like, we're going to be millionaires. I'll buy you a PlayStation and all that, right?
I'll buy you two.
Right, so they pure, right. We went down to the pub.
No.
Told everybody.
Oh, no.
Every cunt's like, oh, buzzing for this guy, gonna be on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. And the eyes getting bigger and bigger and bigger and it's growing. And then I can see my ma starting to feel sick.
Aye.
She's like, oh no. And then me and my dad, my brother, like, you're shocking. You're shocking. Right? It built up and it was just all you heard, right? Because it was like I said, everybody knew each other. It was just this thing that everybody thought it was got to be on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. And then we were like, you need to tell him.
Oh no. Oh no.
You need to tell him. And my mum's she was whiting, man. Just feeling sick. And eventually, I think maybe a day or two had passed. And she's like, no, I need to go up. She's like, Michael, you're coming with me. I'm like, I don't want to go. And we went away up in the lift, and the lift was like 4 or 5 flares up, but it felt like it was about 3 months long. Right, well, just then the door opened up, we walked in, chapped the door. Oh, how you doing? All right. Something to tell you.
Oh no.
What's wrong?
We're about to go to London.
I'm Cecilia.
Oh no.
What are you talking about? You're at it. Away you go. Like that. It was me.
How would I know her name?
And then she done the voice and it was feeling.
Oh no.
So you've seen this front and centre.
I seen it all, mate.
That's
the length she went to just to bam some cunt up. So that's how I became a comedian.
I can understand.
It was kind of like that, right? But it was like, just through that, I used to stay with my gran and grandpa a lot. At the weekends, I'd go down and my gran and grandpa just had on the telly comedy constantly.
Mhm.
So it was like fucking Rab seen his bit, the naked video, no porno.
And comedy.
Sure.
Aye. That was later on upstairs, black and white telly.
After the watershed.
That tape off that
what
guy
else?
again.
Like Mr. Bean, Only Fools and Horses, One Foot in the Grave, all these things, and I would just kind of sit in front of the telly and watch them, and because we would all laugh together, it was just, it felt good.
Aye.
And then I think I must have enjoyed, like, because then I started trying to make them laugh, and then I would kind of do wee voices and kid on, I was Rab C. Nisbet and James A. Cotter and all that, and then I think I started doing it in school, and then I kind of became the class clown.
Yeah.
I couldn't concentrate. I've got like learning difficulties. Like I fucking can't concentrate at all on anything. My head was always out the window, and the teacher would ask me something, and I would panic, and then I would just say something, and it would usually be something funny.
Yeah.
So I became that.
The class clown.
Became that, and then that's what it was. It was obviously because I mean, when you laugh yourself, you get a buzz.
Oh,
Yeah.
aye.
You get a buzz, right? It's the best thing ever. But when you see somebody else laughing,
It's a
you get an even bigger buzz.
Aye, I think
Yeah.
100%.
Right, so I got addicted to that, and then that kind of travelled into my kind of rave days. Even like when I was DJing, I was doing just like stupid shit behind the decks and all that.
Yeah.
And then when I was like MCing, I'd be like making up mad stupid funny rhymes and all that. So that was that, and obviously every comedian, Scottish comedian's got to tell you Billy Connolly.
Aye.
Yeah.
When I was a wee guy, I watched him from an early age, like with my pals, and I would sit lie myself sometimes. Like every Christmas, I would get like a Billy Connolly
A stand-up DVD or whatever.
a video, or then it was DVDs, and I would just lie on my bed like greeting, and my stomach would be so sore,
Yeah.
just with this, the way he was,
Yeah.
and just the wee voices he said, and
His mannerisms.
right,
and
all
stuff
that
like
shit. So it was always in there that I wanted to do it, and then I was just too mad with it to even. I didn't know there was an actual scene. I really didn't. I didn't know like there was like you could actually go out and do like open mic. I did not know that at all, and I actually kind of organised a gig. It was like 2012 or something, and I didn't do it. I didn't do it, and then I kept for that point before that I'd always done videos, so I kind of addicted to doing that, like making like these wee sketches,
and
and
stuff.
Yeah.
just daft videos and putting them out there. Then people would like, be sharing it and laughing at it. So it's like I got addicted to doing that.
Yeah.
And then because of that, people would always say to me, like, you should try stand up, you should try stand, because it was always going to happen, I think, at some point.
It's just a matter of when.
Just a matter of when. And then just like after the kind of Bergie Boy thing, when that blew up, people were like saying, you need to do that live and all that. And then
Aye.
I done it live, and then but I really wanted to just
Showing
be
another
like a
side of
normal
you.
stand up. I just wanted
Yeah.
to like
No, just.
Yeah, gimmick basically.
I just wanted to like, just kind of, and I'm still trying to get there. The new, I'm still trying to do that. Like when I started comedy, I didn't have a clue what I was doing at all. And I think through the years, I now know what I'm doing, and it's a hard thing because through my life, I've always had all these different characters, like hundreds of them, just like in a way where I would just take on a persona and just be that for a while.
Yeah.
Aye.
Like,
Yeah.
I really
Get
would.
that
Like,
off you.
aye, and it would just be so like all these daft characters come through, and I don't know. It's not like I'm making a decision saying I'm going to be the sausage king this week.
Aye.
Battle
It just
sausage.
right. It just comes through. Battle jobby. It just that's an in joke, guys. You don't get it. Haha.
You might
Aye.
get it later.
So basically, like it's hard to kind of shake that off. Like I don't get to decide.
Yeah,
don't-
you just it just
It
comes
just,
to you and you just act
aye,
on it.
it's
Yeah.
weird, man.
Yeah.
It's like fucking hard sometimes because
You can't help it.
I can't help it.
Aye, and people think you're putting this act on. You're like, mate,
Yeah,
this
if
is
it's
just.
scripted
I
and
can't
it's
help
just
it,
off
and
the
it's
cuff.
that's obviously came from somewhere, some mad psychological fucking thing in my life, like masking and all that. Like
Aye,
Yeah.
just to fit in with certain. Like
Yeah.
I've done that through my whole life. When I was a wee guy, I was still a wee guy, right? But I was tiny, and I would like. I would try and make people laugh to fit in with people, and then do you know what I mean?
Aye,
And
of course
you do.
everybody's
Of
done
course.
it, right?
Everyone's
I was
got
about
their
to
own
say,
day.
mate, I'm that kind of person who I was telling you earlier on about that.
No, like I said, I've grew up a lot, and I've realised now that I think I'm quite emotionally intelligent now.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%.
Through
aye.
all the things I've been through in my life, and I've got to a stage where now I can actually look back at things and kind of dissect it, and I'm understanding a lot about
Yeah.
myself.
You need to go through the things to do that. though.
Exactly, and I'm grateful for all of that because it's got me, it's made me who I'm a. But see now, I think my ego's dying.
Oh,
I think, and stuff that I used to do is kind of shaking off, and
That's a
I
good
don't.
thing.
I think so. I don't know.
this is
I'm
the
still
second
trying to
wave.
work it
Yeah.
out.
This is your second wave, but
Aye, like so. I'm now. I'm thinking like that stuff doesn't really serve me anymore. But I'm still want to do the same sort of stuff. So how do
Yeah.
I do it? So I'm trying to be less charactery and just be more me
Yeah.
on the stage, because I have done it. I've done loads of gigs where I have been like that and I've felt loose and I've been in the moment, but I can't get to that all the time.
But now you are a character.
As
I
well,
would
so
say
it's
you've
just-
created
Aye,
that
you-
character.
I
now
know
to
it's just
bring
weird.
this
It's
comedy.
weird, man. I think life is fucking mental and it's
See,
weird as fuck.
it's easy us to say that to someone, you do that yourself, but when you go on that stage, whatever
Yeah.
feels more comfortable, you're like,
Yeah.
right, I feel this is going to work
Aye,
tonight.
you can. It's
It's
it
heavy.
takes a long time to be able to just go up there and just be like, right.
Aye.
And I can get there quite a lot, but sometimes I can't because something will be going on in my head. If you get
Aye,
inside
it's
your
no-
head, that's the fucking thing that always fucks me up.
And then just fall back to the stuff that works. kinda.
Exactly,
That's it,
aye, and
just
then
go
you're
back
kind of
to-
in a, you're like a
Aye,
rope. Do you know what I
shit.
mean? And sometimes I get like that. Like, see, to be honest with you, well, this past year, I've had a fucking billionaire year. It's been amazing because I kind of took my foot off comedy a wee bit in the sense of where before that I was just comedy all the
Overdoing it,
time.
maybe.
What I was like a psycho.
Yeah.
Like I was going and doing comedy, coming home, watching fucking just everything about comedy,
Aye.
just constantly.
Training yourself.
Aye. And then I thought I need to start enjoying my life a wee bit again. So I was doing festivals, playing at raves again, back to DJing like near enough every weekend again. Still going and doing gigs, but just no putting the full focus on it.
Yeah.
And I allowed myself to do that, right? I allowed myself to do that, and I had a fucking cracker.
Aye.
And now I've moved in. It's like coming into it's like winter, and then I've been gigging again. I've realised that holy fuck, I don't think I'm as good as I was.
At the comedy.
Aye, because might be the wrong thing to say. Excuse me.
That coffee.
Aye, it's a coffee. But I come.
Thought I smelt that.
At yours?
Do you fart?
No. Boy jokes.
I'm sorry.
I think it's like I think I've learned, right? But it's because I've not been doing it as much and I'm feeling a bit rusty. And then
Yeah.
like last night I had a gig and it was good, it was fine, but I didn't get that fucking buzz that I've had loads of times where I'm like, that was brilliant.
Yeah.
Like, they enjoyed it. It was like the gig was just like it was a good gig, right? That's what it was. But I thought, right, I need to start doing this more. And then a memory popped up on my Facebook memories, and it was November 3 years ago, and it was like fucking all my gigs, and it was like 24 gigs in that month I had. And then I looked at my calendar for this November, and I've got like 6. And because I've not been, and then I was about to start beating myself up about it, but I'm like, no, because I allowed myself to do that, and I can't beat myself up because I've not been applying myself. I've not been asking any cunt for gigs at all.
Yeah.
The people have been asking me, I've been going and doing them, but I need to switch it back up again. So
Yeah.
I've decided, like, right, I've had that year, still doing gigs, but no doing it as much as I was, and I've realised, right, if I want to do this and I want to be good and I want to feel that loose way, I need to be doing it all the time.
Yeah. 100%.
I need to get. I need to be fresh. I need to. The muscle memory needs to be there
Yeah.
because there's hundreds of times where gigs I've done and I'm like, why did I let that happen? Like, do you know, just like stupid wee things that come up. And I'm like, I could have done this. I could have done that. I could have done this. I've done that in the past, so I'm spitting and riffing all the camp here.
That's alright.
I
I'm
used
at my
to.
tits for that coffee.
That should be a new
Aye.
podcast, spitting and rifting. But
What about the jail gigs you were telling us about? Can you tell us a wee bit about them?
Aye, so basically, we've been doing for the past 3 years. We've done this thing called Wholesome Prison Blues. So it's like, can I play on the Johnny Cash?
Oh, right,
Wholesome
okay.
Prison Blues, because he used to gig in the jail.
So
He used to do gigs. So basically, it's Tattoo Dave, comedian, who kind of started it. It was Tattoo Dave, Jack Trainer, Paddy Linton, me, Amanda Hussey. And they're all class, man. They're all brilliant. We're all different
Yeah.
in our own way. Like, we've all got our own kind of character, and we all bring something different to it.
You'd rather not be the same similar
Yeah.
comedy. You need
Aye,
that
it
uniqueness, don't
was a good fucking bunch. And then we basically got asked to go and do them. So we've done near enough every Scottish prison.
you? Oh, nice.
God, you must have some stories. For that.
It's weird, but it's a good thing getting into the jails and doing them.
Of course,
Do you know what I mean? Like,
because they're not getting anything like that. You know what I mean? So they'll
so it lifts our spirits up.
probably know a few people, know.
That's what I says when I get asked. I was like, do you want to do this tour? I'm like, aye, I'll get to see my family again. You know what I mean? I'll fucking get to see my pals again. You know what I mean? I did. I'm not just saying this, but every single jail I've went to,
You've
I've
seen
knew at
something
least 3 or 4 people.
Aye,
Like, Mikey, how you doing? You get
That's
to go up and talk to them
Aye.
and mingle with them.
Yeah.
So it's class. It really is. It's good, man. But I've got... Probably shouldn't do this here.
Fuck yeah.
But-
From the Diddies.
I thought it'd be a good idea when I went into these prisons, right? To just like, leave my address in there.
Oh,
That
Right.
was silly.
Pen pals,
Aye.
right? And I started getting fan mail.
Oh,
Right.
way.
Because like these people, some of these people are lonely,
Aye, of course.
right? So we've done all the jails, right? We've done all the prisons. We've
That
done
guys and girls.
aye.
Yeah.
Now, see, I go into the women's ones.
Oh.
I feel a 10.
Ah.
Right? I know I'm a 3 or a 4, but see, just like they're looking at
He's like, hey, get the 2 Diddies out.
Stop pointing at me when you're doing that.
it's the way they look at you, right? You feel like a bit of meat.
Is this
Right, you're
table
up there like
moving?
that, walking about now like the old cartoons. It's a fucking lion that sees a big steak walking by.
Aye.
That's what you feel like.
Sorry being a steak once in a while, but
Fucking good here with a big kid, you know what I mean? Could see them all like that. They've not their whole a long time, you know what I mean? They're that, right?
so he does the presents.
That's it. Begging to get kept in like that.
He's like, there's my address when you get out.
That's some of the guys, you know.
Therefore. But, so it's good, man. We go in and we done them all. We done like the Pullments and all that and all that. So put my address in and I'm like, right, let's see what you can get out of this. Maybe a wee bit of pen pal, maybe could help somebody. So this is a letter for Pullman prison. Just says die on it. Just says die. And
That
it
must be a
says,
good
don't know if you
gig.
can see that,
Yeah,
but it
Ashley.
says Young Himshay,
ASC.
anti-screw crew, and it's got a wee hash leaf up there. So that's the kind of people
The best one you got.
you're dealing with. I've got loads. Like, I've brought 3. I've
That's-
got about 30.
3 good ones.
Got this one here. Now, this is for shots. Hey, see, like I said, this is probably illegal what I'm doing now, but I don't really care. So obviously can't tell you the real names. So this one's for Philip Schofield.
He definitely should be in prison.
Aye. So this one says, Dear Mikey, all right, you wee fanny. Yeah. He says, listen, mate. Listen. He says, listen, mate, I'm going to be honest with you. I thought you were shite.
Written in blood.
Aye.
Shite.
3 exclamation marks, so you know he was shouting. Right.
Aye.
You remind me of a young Noel Edmonds.
Deal or no deal?
Aye. Yeah. It says,
I can see it.
like if Noel Edmonds and Cafe Buck had a baby, that would be you. Cafe Buck, if you don't know who that is, that's Perry for
That's
Kevin and
Bowser,
Perry
mate,
Go Large. That's the only reason I grew this beard, by the way, just to cover up the fact.
Mate, one of the
Cafe
lovers
Hut.
jail like jail.
Aye. This is person. He goes on to say, I hate your beard. Yeah. He says, I hate your beard. It made me feel uneasy and unsafe.
In the jail? Unsafe in the jail?
And he says, and I'm in here for attempted murder. He says, I found your material quite offensive. He says, you said, look, guys, I'm just like yous. I'm a criminal, but I'm just a fucking good one. He says, hey, listen, wee man, the only thing criminal about you is that terrible beard. And when you slagged off Big Tam McPherson, who was sitting in the front row for looking like Gail Platt off Coronation Street. He did. This cunt was trying to heckle me, sitting down the front, spitting image of Gail Platt off Coronation Street.
Aye, well.
I said, who are you, mate? Who are you, Gail Platt? One more, sorry. Time for one more.
Let's go for it. One more.
Time for one more.
One more, then we'll
Who
get
wants
you
to-
some 10 quick fire questions.
Who wants to be a millionaire?
Okay, right. This is quite a serious one. Now, this guy is in Berlin, right? Berlin, Barrel, the big scary jail. You ever been in Barrel? No. You don't want to go there. You would get raped in there.
You would, yeah, by the way, you would be
You'd be somebody's
used as soap
girlfriend
in
in there. Right? You would be...
getting called chow.
Like, if you put a wig on the new, I'd probably pump you. Right? Like, you've got a nice cheek complexion. But in there, you're a goner.
And if he's a 10 in there, you
Aye.
You're a 12.
Like, every cut would have a poster of you in the Peter. Right? You'd be like the pin up.
aye.
You don't be holding your
Aye.
hand. Or you'd be
Seen
holding
that
your
wee
pocket.
chow, man?
Chow that.
Fucking down, boy. Fucking down, boy. I fucking chow down on that, man.
I know a chow when I see one.
Right, so here we go, right? So this guy, right, I got quite close with this guy, right? Because this guy is in Berlin for life, right? He's getting moved soon. I think he's got his shots. But this guy, and I don't think he done it.
No, near there.
I don't think he done it because everybody is entitled. I think he was framed. I think this guy was framed, right? So here we go. Dear Mikey, I wrote to you, but you still ain't calling.
Stan.
I left the address and asked if you could smuggle me in some pollen. I don't know if he's laughing at. It's a serious letter. I sent 2 letters back in autumn. You must not have got them. There was probably a problem at the post office or something. No, the postmen have been on strike, so
Could have been.
he says sometimes I scribble addresses too sloppy when I jot them.
So,
but anyhow, fuck it. What's been up, man? How's your daughter? Oh, that's nice that he asked that.
he's a gentleman.
He says, look, my bird's pregnant. I'm about to be a dad. If I have a son, guess what I'm going to call him? I'm going to call him Mikey. He says, look, I know you probably hear this shit every day, but I'm your biggest fan. I've even got a recording of the first ever set you done at the Stand. I've got a room full of your posters and your pictures, man. That's a bit creepy. He'll be chucking. He'll be... Aye. He says, anyway, I hope you get this, man. Hit me back, just to chat. Truly yours, your biggest fan. This is Tam. That's fucking... That was
Tam McPherson.
Well done. Oh, bravo.
Shout out to Tam.
Lifer, I'm with you, buddy.
I love
I'm
that.
actually writing a book now. I'm not. I don't want to say that. Have you ever seen the film? Have you ever seen the movie Hurricane?
No. I'm going to.
Here comes the story of the hurricane. You gonna never done? No. Reuben Carter, the boxer. Watch that tonight.
So
this guy was a boxer. He got framed for a murder that he never done. And this wee guy, he wrote a book.
Right.
And a wee guy read it years later and fucking thought, wait a minute, this guy did not do this. And he got him it. I'm going to do that with
Is that
Tam.
you?
So I'm waiting on Tam writing a book.
Yeah, you'll be the Ruben as Carter, man.
Brilliant. Anyway, Mikey boy, that was class.
I love that, Mikey boy.
That was brilliant. That was brilliant. 10 quick fire questions for
Okay.
yourself, my man. Okay, so first up, we have favourite scran in Glasgow. Favourite place to munch.
Scran in Glasgow. See when you say quick fire, it doesn't work with me, mate.
No.
That's all right. It doesn't work with him.
It
No.
doesn't
We
work
just
with me.
call it that.
Especially this cunt's writing on this. What the fuck is this?
Favourite scran in Glasgow. I like everything. I love pizza. Do you know what I'm got to say? I'm got to give my pal a shout out.
Shout him out.
Nona said,
Oh, the 2 for 1 at the old
yes,
Blackfriars.
pizza's great. Nona said pizza, brilliant pizza. They do all the loaded fries and all that. It looks cool inside the place. A wee bit of New York 90s vibes. Right up my alley, Carter. I love it.
Yeah, I'll let you try it. to be
Yeah,
fair.
Ruben Carter.
Right up my Reuben Carter. Right up my hurricane.
Second up, a comedian that would make a good DJ. Like yourself.
Right, a comedian who would make it. So this could be any
Andy, you think, I don't know, somebody maybe that's into music or somebody you think could be into
a
music.
comedian.
Anything.
I'll just call him out and make
Imagine
him
it's like fucking what's his name? Michael McIntyre being a DJ.
Oh, Mickey
Ah,
Flanagan.
turn it
I hear
up! He's here.
One more tune.
Aye, probably somebody like him with that mad energy.
The heat
Aye,
bubble.
okay.
Scream if you want to go faster.
That's it.
Right. Next one. So you have to pick 2 people to have dinner with. Dead or alive, a comedian and a DJ. Dead or alive.
Does it need to be a comedian and a DJ?
No, in fact, you know what? Just go rogue.
Just go after
Fuck
question.
that.
Basil Bowley.
I was going to say Basil Brush.
Basil Bowley and Patrick Swayze.
Oh, nice one, by the
Nice.
way. Was that to learn his dance moves? I thought Swayze.
I know his dance moves, mate. I've learned him.
Aye.
Aye. Do you think a little Patrick Swayze a wee
I
bit?
do, and Kevin and Perry.
That's only for that side,
Aye.
but to this side it's Patrick Swayze. Basil Bowley, I don't know anything about football. I only know one thing about football, and that is Basil Bowley used to play with Rangers.
Right, okay.
It's a good fact.
It's a good fact to know, aye.
I thought it was going
Fact
to
check that. Check.
And in the night, do you know who Basil Bowley is?
No, don't have a
Get
clue.
yourselves to fuck. Get it.
It's only
That's
one.
what you meant, Basil Brush.
up.
Apple podcast.
No.
It's only one football fact you know. You're like, you don't know
Oh
that
my
one
God.
thing that I know.
You don't know who Basil Bowley
I
is?
don't have a clue, mate, no.
He does know.
Beat it.
I do.
Put an egg in your boot and beat it.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Huh? That's Basil Bowley, aye.
Oh, he
Oh,
was
I know.
amazing.
Aye.
Oh, Basil Bowley. Right, next one.
Who's Basil Bowley?
I actually know every fact about Basil Bowley, right? Because I got obsessed with him. Now, my brother, listen, right. My brother bought me a beautiful Basil Bowley calendar.
Big up Steve-O again.
Right.
Is it Steve-O?
Steve-O, he bought me a Marseille tap with Basil Bowley on the back of it.
Didn't even play with him?
Aye, just because I just used to say it sometimes. Like, if there's boys having a conversation about fitness, watch that football for fuck's sake.
dunno.
Oh, that's talking about no central balance or that shit. Right, talking about that, I'll just walk in and just say Basil Bowley, then walk away. Doesn't matter what they're talking about. That's my input. But my brother bought me Basil Bowley cat. Now there's not even fucking 12 pictures of Basil Bowley on the internet.
Is there no?
I've got 12
Well
news.
done for finding that.
I've got 12 crackers news. on this calendar. Right? Belters.
And they're
Anyway.
leaving the ones on the internet.
Yeah, I'm not kidding on. I love Basil Bowley.
Brilliant.
Shout out Basil.
Basil.
If you want to, is it? I was about to say you want
I
to
want
come
to
on,
be
Dave, but
aye.
Come
I
on
don't
the
know.
pod, are we two on two?
We'll get 13 pictures of you.
Next one. Describe your comedy in 3 words.
Oh, I fucking hate these questions. I'd say self-deprecating, wacky,
Yeah.
and no.
Hey, shut up, Chow.
Who is this guy?
I don't know. Aye. Fling him in the jail.
Why is he just not in the podcast?
Aye, because he wasn't meant to be talking.
So usually 2 Diddies.
He's the one
He's the
fud.
third nipple. Triple nipple. Aye, right. So self-deprecating, wacky, and I'd say when I'm doing comedy, I take a lot of kind of weird swings at things that might not work, but I'll try anyway.
Yeah.
So
Weird.
adventurous.
Aye, I'm sorry.
we take that.
Weird, no, weird.
Aye.
That's it.
Aye.
That's it.
That's
Self-deprecating, weird, and wacky.
Perfect.
That's it.
That's a good Tinder
Putting that on my
profile.
next poster.
Aye, there we go.
And last one for me is battered sausage or battered jobby.
Yeah. So basically, the guys are asking me this question because we were saying how stupid people are now through social media. Now, Albert Einstein made a prediction whenever he was alive, and he said there is going to be this thing in years to come called the World Web, and people are going to use it, and it's going to make people stupid, and it fucking has.
It's fucking.
So I'm saying
Painful.
people can't see shite go past them on this TikTok. And I says, if some cunt battered a shite, deep fried a jobby, put a fucking video up, eating it on TikTok, said, this is amazing. Every cunt would be trying, man.
It'd be like fucking.
Everybody would be just tried the battered shites for a chip.
It may
Yes,
actually happen after
It
this,
probably will.
Right?
Because cunts are stupid.
It's like art attacks. This is what I made earlier.
I knew that was yours.
This is an heart attack. This is an heart attack.
It's a fart attack.
Fart attack. I said that was good.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
Stealing the man's joke.
That was a bad. Sorry.
That was good, mate.
So we're going to go to my side. So we're going to go North Face or Berghaus.
Right.
We want to just see your reaction.
I've got now just because of that video, people are going to say Berghaus in it, but I've had just as many, and I've got just as many North Faces as I have Berghauses. I actually bought 2 North Faces no long ago because I had my eye on one, and it was like 290 quid. I'm like, I'm not fucking paying stupid money for jackets.
crazy
That's
money,
anymore.
innit, man?
Crazy. And I actually went into the shop and I just says to the guy, keep that by for me, mate. Because I was like, I'll save up a wee bit but until I've got enough to
Aye.
justify paying for it. See, when it back in to get it, it was down to 150 quid.
Oof.
And there was another one that was £140.
So you get 2
I got it too.
Yeah,
Come on!
There we go.
It's a bit too close to call. I would probably say North Face a bit more sophisticated. The sophisticated Ned. Berghaus, I mean, to me, it's all the same. But I'm going to say North Face because Berghaus, I basically made their sales go up. I looked at their sales, and in 2016 they took a massive fucking spike because of my video, and I've had fuck all for them.
I was going to say Berghaus compensate us,
Yeah.
I've had
man.
fuck all for them.
Mikey Motion for 10%.
Sometimes I like to wear North Face just to disguise myself.
Aye, because you must
Do you know what I
stone
mean?
out with that Berghaus. Even I see
yeah.
any company, a woman with a Berghaus on them.
I like to.
Tried that battered jobby
They
yet?
come up to me and do that, and they get confused. They're like, "Oh, it's not that." Oh no, maybe it's no.
You can only wear.
Aye, are you a bit? No.
No.
No me. No Berghaus.
So, one more tune or one more joke. So, what would you get Mary a buzz at? So, like an encore on the stand up, or when someone's wanting you to stay on that stage?
Oh, that's a fucking lovely question. Do you know I can't choose because I love the two of them, and I love DJing. I love doing comedy. So I'm gonna. It'd be nice, like doing a comedy set, and then like you've done so well, every cunt's loving you, and then the host does that, come back up here and do it, right? That'd be nice, but you can't beat the one more tune thing.
That's what I was getting.
And I do a wee sneaky with people just to make them think, oh, he's gave his mail. So what I do is I'll kind of slow it down and I'll say, like, this is the last tune, but really I've got time for 2 more.
Oh.
Right? You know? And I play the last tune and they're like, oh, it was brilliant. I'm like, who wants another? Here we go. And they're like, fuck me, best night of my life. Right? So that is, I would say one more tune.
Definitely.
One more tune.
Love it.
What about the best heckle you've got? So one you've actually went, fuck, that was quite funny, or they all pains in the arses, you don't like them? There must be some good ones.
Aye, like,
Probably in the jail.
Aye.
Old Gail Platt coming back
heckles, like, see when people ask me this, it always just goes out your head, man. I've had loads, man. I just can't really think of it. I had one up in Aberdeen and the woman just, it wasn't a good heckle, but she just wouldn't shut up. I've had a lot of them, but this was only like a month ago. I think I mentioned to you this when we met the other day there, but I was headlining and the whole night it was brilliant. The audience were class, and then just this woman decided to start talking shite when I went on. She just wouldn't shut up. She wouldn't take. She every time I built up like the suspense in the room, built the tension up about to do a punchline, she would just be like, or something pure.
It's never ending.
And then, do you know what I mean? She was steaming. She was an older woman, and I kind of didn't want to destroy her. I didn't want the audience to pull away from me, so I had to kind of make sure that the audience were on my side first. I think I dealt with it well, and then basically every cunt ended up hating her, and then I could continue with the gig. But it's never like heckles can be funny, I suppose, right? They can, but they're a pain in the fucking
also
arse.
interrupting your work, innit?
So you know, because people who are got to the comedy shows, they're all there to enjoy comedy, but you always get one fucking cunt who thinks they're funny.
Yeah.
And do you know what I mean? They always want to put their wee bit in, and if you can deal with it right away, then like a woman at my show, and I done one of my last solo shows at the end. It was a brilliant show. It was fucking one of my most enjoyable shows. And at the end, I was just kind of talking to the audience. And I was like, did you enjoy it and all that? And they were all like, aye. And then I just a mad woman at the back down, your show was shite. And I was like, aye.
Why here?
I was like, say that when you've got teeth. Know what I mean? Just
I've seen that. That's brilliant.
And just like sometimes you can be quick with it. You can be quick. And other times they can just fucking completely catch you off guard.
Oh, of course.
Do you know what I mean? So it's all learning and it's all experience, it's all muscle memory, and it's like there's fucking loads,
There's
but I
too
can't.
many.
I've just
No,
I
of
can't
course
think.
not.
Right.
So you've got a pair on the new, I'm sure. TNs or 95s.
I've got a pair of 97s on, mate. Can I show the camera?
Let's see. There'll be. Oh, that's it. Man.
Beauties.
They're
Press to
97s,
impress.
but definitely 95s, mate.
That's mine.
Do you know I've never had a pair of TNs.
No, it's
No.
not my training
Just 'cause you had
95s.
that hat on there.
My dad's got
TN.
TN. I like the logo on that. Like, but my dad's got TNs.
And my
Do you know what I
brother's
mean?
got every fucking
My
colour
brother's
we
got
have.
TNs,
Aye,
but my wee
TN.
lassie's got TNs.
Aye.
But I've just, I quite like them, but I've just never, they didn't really tickle my pickle.
No, you need to get
You
your
know,
pickle tickled.
aye,
don't
you need to get
Got
I'm a trainer, shagger.
Aye. You don't put them on your feet, no?
Wally, I always buy free. I love trainers. I love clobber. I love
Aye.
90s stuff, like as you can
You've
probably
got pure
tell.
retro
Aye.
gear, that's quality.
The the older viewers will know exactly what this is. It was the most anticipated, talked about tracky in 96, 97. I had this back in the day. I got this, but it's like brand new, no a bobble on it. I had the blue and red. I loved it. So buying this is it's kind of giving man or child a wee gift.
Aye, as I say, the retro stuff's brilliant. See, the proper good
And
stuff.
giving me a wee bit of a nostalgia, a wee
Kinda
warm,
that hardcore
nice feeling in there.
back.
You know, so I love like I'll never stop with as I said, my dad's 67, he still wears this kind of gear. You know what I mean? I'll never stop. I think it's different now. You don't used to see a wee old guy walking down the street with a pair of trousers, a mad jumper, a wee bonnet and fucking, you know what I mean? You don't get
See
that
young
anymore.
boys doing that now, but
You still get it kinda, but
kinda
Aye.
older.
Do you know what I mean?
Aye.
As I say, it's all phases, isn't it? It's all
Yeah.
going with the
But
times.
95s all day long. I love 95s, man.
Crackers. this is where obviously you're in the DJ scene, but if you're a karaoke man, what's your favourite
Oh,
karaoke
I
tune?
love karaoke.
There we go.
Do you know I'm actually barred for like
The
free
horseshoe
karaoke
bar.
places in the town. Am I?
What is it,
No
the
kidding
horseshoe?
on.
Is that
The horseshoe,
Aye.
Denham's, fucking
Is this where
Parkville,
you're barred
Parkville. And what's the one up the top? I don't know if it's still going. The big one, Cosmo,
Oh, is it?
Cosmopol.
I've
And
not
there,
been
I
no.
love karaoke. When I was kind of, when I finished work on a Friday, I would head straight to Denham's. I'd be at my tits just try to sing everything I could. I love it. I've got loads of karaoke songs I actually enjoy singing. I'm not a good singer, I don't think, but I think I can sing certain songs.
Of course.
I love singing all the usuals, obviously, like fucking wet, wet, wet. No, I do. I like a bit. I like a bit of Martipello. I like obviously Oasis, Arctic Monkeys. I like singing. There's a great tune, Big Mountain. Ooh, baby, I love your way. Ooh, baby, I love your way.
That's a tune.
Aye,
That's a tune.
I love that.
Aye, that's- It's the old.
Yeah. 90s stuff again. I love that. I love actually get asked to do a karaoke. I used to do karaoke as well. I've done it. I've been a karaoke host. I got asked to do one last night for a lassie that I know. But I've just not got the stuff anyway
That
to
must
do
be
it.
some laugh though,
I know,
being a
it'd be
host of that,
unreal.
because you must see
Aye.
some dog shit ones. No, you might be good, but you might
Yeah.
be
But
like,
that's a
That's
good.
what makes it.
That's
Aye.
a good thing about karaoke, because you'll get
The
if you've got a good karaoke host, they're usually decent singers, right? So you'll have them filling it out a bit, and then you'll have one or two people coming up, and there'll be other pals will be there, and
Aye,
they'll all
you
be
just
up, and
have
they'll be
that
good, and
banter.
then you'll
Yeah.
get somebody that's pure shite, but it's funny as fuck.
Aye,
That's what I was
that's
gonna
it.
So it's a good
the-
night
And you
out.
get people who are shite, but they pick a good song
Aye.
and get the crowd going. That,
Aye.
so you've got a good mix.
Do you use karaoke, guys?
So
I love a bit of
karaoke
karaoke.
for myself, obviously said it in the last pod, I'm Mika Big Girls. Fucking Big Girls.
Big girls, you are beautiful.
That's my tune.
Big girls, you are beautiful. Aye.
Diet Coke and a pizza, please.
That was a big naughty's tune, mate.
Aye, I love that tune,
Used to
honestly.
come on the radio all the time.
Aye, it's a cracker.
Yep.
What about yourself? What was yours
I
again?
like Drops of Jupiter.
Drops of
I know it's a
Jupiter,
bit
there we go.
low, but I
Yeah.
enjoyed
A
that.
crowd pleaser.
Aye.
So, obviously, that was a good laugh there. But what's next for Mikey Motion?
So I want to basically plug my show, if that's all right.
Yes, go ahead.
Definitely.
I'm doing a show in Blackfriars basement, Blackfriars Comedy Club, Glasgow's OG Comedy Club. It's a brilliant place. I'm doing a solo show in there. Sunday, the 23rd of November, 4:30 is when the doors open. The show starts at 5. It's on for an hour. I want people to come. I've sold half the tickets, and I want to sell the rest of them. So it's only a tenner a ticket. Come to the show, even if you don't know me. It's a good day out. Live comedy is, if you've never been before, there's something magic about it. I've got some new stuff to try. I've got to do some older stuff. I want to talk to the audience, and I think you'll enjoy it. So please do come along. You can find tickets on my Instagram, Mikey Motion Instagram, Facebook Mikey Motion. You'll find them in my stories and that. I've got DJ gigs and that coming up, but just honestly, just give us a follow, and I'd appreciate it. And but the main thing I want to do over the next 7 weeks, I want to sell the rest of these tickets, because in 3 weeks I've sold half of them.
We'll take two.
Aye.
We'll
Chow's
Um,
not allowed to come. He's
Aye,
after this.
aye.
I won't take
We'll take three. We'll maybe invite
Everybody will want to pump him if he comes, man.
You get 2 for 1 at Nona said.
Aye, 2 for 1 pizzas at Nona said. So it's a good day out.
Aye.
It's, plenty of time to sort a babysitter if you've got
Course.
kids. And I'm going to keep hammering the comedy. And I've got to keep DJing. And I'm just living in the moment.
Keep
I'm
being
not
you.
thinking about the past.
No,
I'm not thinking about the future.
living in now.
I'm living in the now. And I'm having a fantastic time doing it.
Well, we've
Well,
had a
mate,
fucking
we've had a
fantastic
fucking
time with
great
you,
time
mate.
with you, mate.
Boys, thanks for having us on.
Pleasure.
You should get the triple nipple in the next time. Just sitting there, just chatting in like, aye, you should have said that. Just sitting there looking gorgeous. Get a bit of light on you, mate.
Aye. Yeah, we don't want cuts to get us away from
Sitting there in the corner like that,
He's too pretty. He's like, you self-deprecating there, aye.
Aye.
That's 2 words.
That's 2 words, aye.
Oh, brilliant,
Right,
Mikey.
that was was another episode
Aye,
of the two
enjoyed
Diddies.
that, boys. Thanks.
So honestly, mate, what a fucking episode it was.
absolute
And we cannot
pleasure.
thank you enough.
Thank
for
you,
coming
boys.
in, mate.
There we go.
Yeah,
Candidate,
I thought I'd logged
Okay,
out.
Kennedy, check.
That's 'cause his hands like that. Make sure you wash that first. But anyway,
Amazing. Thank
brilliant.
you.
Thank you. Aye,
Cheers,
let's
guys.
go.
Thank you.
Thank you.